Alright. Let's check out Go Home Annie. An SCP game.
The house was ablaze as I departed. I set off into the deepest crevices of the abyss, leaving all behind. Not knowing what I was to find, I took the plunge, straight into the darkness. And what lay there, deep at its heart, shook me to my core. I may have abandoned all my fears, but they have not forgotten me.
Well, that is it for now, folks, but make sure you stay tuned because we'll be taking your sound requests and...
So this was the demo, this level. So I guess we're going to start off with what was in the demo. It's been a long time since I played the demo, so, you know. That's some tough tape. I'll need something to cut it open. I'll flip it over. There we go. It spelled it out to me because I'm an idiot. I got a box cutter. So I think this game is quite experimental and it's going to have lots of different types of gameplay styles, from what I understand. Watch me be completely wrong. And we have a camera. Records mini VX tapes. That's not a thing, right? That's a made-up thing. Select the camera and press enter to play the tape. Oh, it's a papier. Didn't like that. That was a papier with someone aiming a crowbar and gasoline tank at it. Hi. Yeah, that's not good. Oh dear. That is not a good situation there. Can we open this with that? Well, we've had a dead dog in the first minute of gameplay, so this bodes well. No idea how to use this chainsaw. I'm not quite sure why I'd want to. It wants me to look at something in this room, but I don't know what. Well, whatever it is bum. I guess it could be here. I guess we should probably find a picture of it to see what's missing. I think that's what you have to do. And then you can use this to summon things. Locked. I should try and find a key. Well, whatever it was, it seems to be a headless stuffed animal that we spawned in there. Is there a head for it somewhere around here? Okay, yeah, so that's the static gone. Looks like something's behind it. Oh, if I turn the power off, I should be able to look behind it, right? Basement key. A key that can be used to exit the basement. And a small videotape. Bathroom. I guess we can play that now? guess something's missing. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so there's something in the bathroom. We'll use the key to get out of here. So this door won't open at the moment. One of the things on the video was this thing, right? Is something missing, or...? Oh! Let's look at that again. We can need to look at the order of what's on the table. It's candle, photo, candle, radio, lamp. That should be correct, yeah? It's possible that's done something else, I guess. Oh, I see. We have to do the whole room. Okay. So it's flowers, and then... that's right then, yeah? But the question is, how do we open that room at that point? So yeah, I don't think this is the main mechanic of the game, by the way. I think it's just the mechanic of the prologue. I think every section's going to have its own mechanic. A bit like that SCP Archives game we played. Do you remember that one? Like, each section will be us dealing with a different SCP. Lovely. Something in here is triggering the static, but what? I actually think it's the position we're standing in that triggers the static, not the direction we're looking at, which is kind of annoying. There you go. That's what it was. These things on the back of the door, they're Jesus and shit, right? Is something else missing here? There's the bathroom door, wasn't even there. We're idiots. Well, I'm an idiot. Got an attic key, and I also got another VHS tape, so let's watch that first. Oh, we got to find all the missing things. We've already got 2 of those, right? We've already got the thing downstairs. And now it's like some meat hooks down in the other place that's missing. Oh! Gonna be honest with you, didn't expect this to be here, but we'll take it. Small videotape attic. So we got another one for the attic. Oh shit. Some video game in the attic. And then some woman crying. And a clock at 11:30. Okay. That's an interesting mix of things, I guess. I vaguely remember all of this, but it's been a long time since I played the demo. Alright, so... bear downstairs doesn't have a head, right? So do you think we have to find his head? We probably have to find his head somewhere. I don't know where it is at the moment, though. Because that picture's wrong, still. Here is the attic. We got some music records. There was music playing in the back of one of those clips. This room looks completely different, right? To how the attic looks normally, right? So there's a little girl here. Like the one we saw crying. What time was on the clock? Was it 11:30? I want to say it was 11:30. But the clock's in the wrong place, right? There's the game we need to play. Sick Brick. It might not actually be the right game. So this is correct time. Zooming in on that girl doesn't seem to do shit at the moment. We need to make sure the right game is in the cartridge. And I don't think we have the right game yet. Okay, we got the drippy meat. I guess it could be on the... I guess we should check these games out, right? Sick Brick. I love this game. That's definitely not right. Okay, let's try this one. I feel like it's not either of these, right? Aha. Tainted Fate. It could be this one. Taint. There we go. Isn't that good? Isn't that fucking great, in fact? Look at it. Alright, now I need to tell... Watch this video again, right? And see what music is playing. We need to find out what music's playing. Okay, so we gotta replicate that music. We got oldies. I don't think this is right. No. Alright, let's try... Snake. It's possible it's none of the ones that I've got, by the way, obviously. Let's try jazz. Hi.
Not here. This is wrong. It's all wrong.
Leave the house. There we go. We were carrying out an experiment.
Class B subordinate 3546. Please approach the intercom. Ah, crap. Forgot your old poison from gymnastics. Hello, D-Class 3546. You work here. This is the SCP Replication Division. We make replicas of anomalous objects and paranormal events here. I am the site coordinator. You've run through this scenario over 100 times. Please come to the middle of this hangar. There's a control panel on a raised platform. Next to it is an intercom.
Hello?
9237 reenactment test 179 completed by Class D subordinate number 3546.
Is 9237 a real SCP?
Seen by cleanup crew request filed.
Who are you? What's going on here?
Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. As I stated previously, I am the site coordinator of the Replication Division's Facility 1. You are a T-class tester who tests paranormal entities that we have replicated here. If you're feeling distraught, fatigued, bloated, and or disoriented, then allow me to provide you an ounce of comfort in saying that's completely normal.
Why don't I remember anything?
Oh, well, that would be the amnestics, of course. They're what you might call forgetting pills. You ingested them prior to the test. We need you as close to a clean slate state each time you go through the test, so as to avoid demonic contamination. Surely you understand? We don't want you staining the house with your own projections now, do we? No. First question. Upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter?
Oh, I get to choose. Some kind of ocean and boundless darkness.
Some kind of ocean and boundless darkness.
Yes, yes. And in the ocean you found?
A tape of the little girl in the attic.
A tape of the little girl in the attic.
Great. And when you reached the attic and set everything up, like in the video, what happened?
She refused to be brought back.
She refused to be brought back.
And that concludes our interview. Class D subordinate, drop off the items you acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors. You may carry on with testing after that.
Sure.
Sure.
Site coordinator out. And remember, there is no Replication Division.
Interesting concept. Hey, you beautiful numbkins. Thank you so much for watching this video. I need to do a shout out, and it's going to be for our wonderful, wonderful Patreon supporter, Alex. Alex has a book. It's called Agents of Karma. It's a mystery. It's mysterious. It's full of spookiness in a mysterious manner in New Orleans. You should check it out. There's a link in the description. Support Alex. Support us by supporting Alex. We really do appreciate you, Alex, for your support on Patreon. Guys, this month's goal is always Sometimes Monsters. Will be arriving in February. If we hit the goal, we need, at the time of recording, 5 more subs to hit the goal. All you need to do is go pledge even $1 if you want to see a nostalgic throwback playthrough with me and Chrism, checking out Always Sometimes Monsters this February. We've got Kindergarten 2 coming this month. We've got another playthrough of Homicipher coming in January. It's going to be exciting stuff, lots of exclusive content there. Please consider checking it out. It keeps this channel going. Finally, shout out to our producer, Alice. Thank you so much for the hard work? For the wonderful support, Alice. I mean, I appreciate your hard work too. You put together amazing streams and you help me make amazing content too, so thank you so much for that. You're amazing, but thank you for the support. Thank you. Make sure you're following Alice via the links on screen, and I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of this phenomenal SCP game. It's going to get really good. Oh look, the names of the devs are redacted. I can up the game volume a bit. SCP Replication Division. Did you know no canines were harmed during your testing?
Class number 3546, back from another round in the house. Our biggest and most complex SCP replica. You did great, but I gotta run. Great work, and keep on keeping on. Oh dear, I don't know how.
The puppy is fine though. That's the most important thing. Look at how happy it is. Oh my god, look at the hearts. Oh my god.
Hello, Class D, subordinate 3546. Don't worry, you are getting decontaminated so that you may resume your important work. Thank you for your 179th test of our prime replica, the famous camera and house combo. Don't be alarmed if you can't remember much about your life. Your memories will start coming back at some point. Maybe it's better you not remember your life anyway. So, decontamination done. Happy testing.
Hello? Them kids? It's probably nothing. Oh! I totally think there's no side effects to what's going on with us whatsoever, guys. I think everything will be fine.
Annie? Annie? You with me? Come on. Up on your feet. You're no good to anyone down there.
That's a mischance.
I told them to cool it with the amnestics, but they just love taking advice from security. Let's get you to your office. That feeling in your gut? Like you're gonna vomit your insides out? That is, normal, and you've been through this more times than I care to count. Right now, you need to ground yourself. And there's something in your office that'll help you do just that. We call them Pathfinders. Personal items that you and only you know the full story of. They'll help you find your bearings. Check them out inside, and everything about this place will start coming back to you real soon. It ain't all happy memories in there, but that's just life, I guess. I'll be waiting here once you're done. See you when you get back.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's authorized to kill
forgot.
us.
I'm John. Hopefully you'll figure that out for yourself soon.
Remember.
Remember, tonight's the night. Whatever it takes, trust the bathtub. There are some pretty unpleasant SCPs that are bathtubs, by the way. Not to say that that one could be the one that I'm thinking of, because there is numerous unpleasant SCPs that are bathtubs.
Regional Science Fair. The thing that won it was my homemade portable radio tower. Sleep was a no-show for weeks leading up to it. It was a Monday. I remember because Dad split the next Thursday. Didn't get much sleep after that either.
What I don't get is we are a D-class personnel, yet we have this weird little office area, so we're obviously valuable to them in a certain way. We seem to be a D-class personnel that is exceptionally skilled, which is unusual.
After Dad left, I did some things I don't like to think about too much. Got into some real trouble real quick.
Exactly, okay.
And when they offered to help, I didn't see any other way of going about it.
In light of your recent offences and pending incarceration, we hereby extend an offer. Your technical prowess is evident and will be essential in our attempts to... So we are a really smart scientist chick who did something awful, and the only way out was fucking selling ourselves to the fucking SCP Foundation.
Dearest Annie, there are things that have been eating away at me for years. I have to try and make it right for both of you. I hope that it's not too late. I will come back to you and make sense of it all. Keep the light on until I get back.
I must have read this note 1 billion times.
Okay, so that's from our dad.
The note came with this inside. Thanks for the jewels, Dad. Really made you leaving feel like a breeze.
I wonder what we did. I wonder if we'll eventually find out.
A keepsake from Mom. She died before I got the chance to meet her.
Okay. We're obviously valuable enough to them as well for us to have our own security guard. Like, most D-class personnel aren't going to have their own guard.
They've been redacting my reports on the house for some reason.
1974 debating tub. Engage in a debate as heated as possible. To test emotional amplitudes and spikes of each personality. The bathtub was grumpy this time and didn't feel like talking. It retaliated with the following quote, "What are you gonna do, flush me?" 6448 is not dear. Take the subject's blood on a weekly basis, coupled with testing the subject's communicative competencies. Blood colour matches that of SCP-6448, and the subject's becoming increasingly talkative, although quite morose. They express the desire to be called Frank from now on. He does not seem to be adapting to indoor captivity particularly well. And then 9237 is the house, which they've redacted. So we've been talking to a bathtub, I guess, that debates. And something called Not Dear, whatever the fuck that is.
Brace yourself. This is the best part.
The first movie I ever saw in the cinema with Dad. The abduction scene made me spill my soda all over him, but he couldn't stop laughing. I try to catch it whenever it's on at a revival house.
Can we actually go outside at the moment as this character? I would assume that that's a no-no. I don't see much else in here at the moment, I will say. Talk to John, okay.
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just to make sure you're all there. I don't mean to pry, but protocol means I'm obliged to.
Thank you, Anon.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
A locket.
What won you the science fair
A
competition?
radio tower?
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the Replication Division?
To avoid jail time.
To avoid jail time?
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back, I guess. Where is everyone anyway?
There was a little mishap while you were in the house. Frank blew out of here and took a few dozen blocks of concrete.
Oh, that's
with
the
him as
deal.
well.
You don't say.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot. Well, everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so we can have subordinates to fuck.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
Well, if it isn't our very own D-Class 3546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to attend. Run along now. Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
So replicating SCPs seems incredibly dangerous. In the trailer for this, they replicate Daughter of Darkness, which seems like one of the worst ideas possibly ever. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Jesus. Good evening. My name is... Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Good evening. My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey. Don't mistake SCP-2950 for SCP-396. No duh. And I think we're done. Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie. In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point.
That seems bad.
Oh, that's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer. See you around.
We got a level 1 key card for the replication chamber and replica testing areas.
You have your next assignment for the night. A festering nuisance.
Test the
but
bathtub.
An assignment nonetheless. SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be testing for speech patterns, syntax, and personality disorders. Seemingly a simple task, but one that takes a heavy mental toll. Make sure to forward all my animosities. Director out.
But yeah, there's definitely some things that you would not want to, Oh, look! There's no way they've replicated this! No way! Object Class Kedda. Description: SCP-354 is a pool of red liquid discovered in northern Canada. The liquid is consistently similar to that of human blood, but is not of biological nature. The liquid becomes denser as one descends deeper into the pool. Periodically, entities emerge from the pool and attempt to escape from the enclosure. Thus far, nearly all creatures emerging from SCP-354 have been extremely hostile and highly dangerous. SCP-354 is believed to have been first discovered in Redacted by survivors of a plane crash. SCP-354 is developed into a local urban legend long before the Foundation personnel arrived to deal with the threat. At 14:03 hours on Redacted, an unidentified entity emerged from SCP-354. Mobile Task Force Redacted were dispatched to deal with the entity and were eventually successful. All personnel at Watch Station Epsilon 38 were found dead. Area 354 was subsequently constructed to contain SCP-354. This thing has killed way more, by the way. There's some really, really nasty stuff here. Replication status partial. Ongoing efforts to replicate SCP-354 by way of the replication system have resulted in failure. Since SCP-354 is constantly growing, the site coordinator has decided that taking a small portion of SCP-354 and relocating it into the Replication Division would essentially mean it had been successfully replicated. It's yet to exhibit an object emerging from it. Oh shit, we've got it. Oh, I see it. It's just a bucket right now. Oh shit, this is so bad. Guys, those of you who don't know, this SCP spawns like really dangerous shit. Like killer, world-ending shit. Well, before we go and talk to the bathtub, let's look at all the others. Object Class Safe. Description: SCP-3521 is the group designation for 16 pharmaceutical gel tablets created by an amateur parapharmacologist in affiliation with an unknown assassin. Shortly after consumption of SCP-3521, an extremely large number of unpeeled bananas will begin to manifest in the subject's stomach. It is believed this volume of bananas is intended to cause an acute lethal dose of ionizing radiation. While bananas do contain trace amounts of radioactive potassium, the quantity manifested induces the much more obvious causes of death of exsanguination, suffocation, or in most confirmed cases, gross crushed trauma from 9.15 million kilograms of bananas manifesting within the subject's stomach. SCP-3521 was discovered after a shootout between the Atlanta Police Department and individuals connected to a heroin manufacturing ring. During an investigation, a bag containing SCP-3521 was discovered along with a burner phone. The contents of messages contained on the phone is this: "New job is in. I need something from you. What are you looking for? When I worked with Lil B, he usually got me plutonium. No plutonium. What? Plutonium too easy to trace. Need to be discreet. No plutonium. So what do you have in mind? Potassium. How is potassium any more discreet than plutonium? Easy to hide. We'll use a banana. Bananas are radioactive? Yes. I know you're supposed to be some kind of savant, but I don't know about this. Are you sure the radioactive bananas are more discreet than plutonium? Because I feel that they aren't. You tell me. You see plutonium on the ground and you see a banana. Which one are you worried about?" I get that, but again, it's going to be a lot of bananas, right? Or just one really radioactive one? You need to learn to trust Dado. Banana just as effective as plutonium. Plus, you can't trace banana. Who does finger get pointed at? Grocery store? Okay, just wasn't sure. Good, you trust Dado and everything be okay. No worry, banana even better than plutonium. During processing at Site 92, D28491 was chosen for testing. Based on recovered video footage, after roughly 30 minutes, D28491 briefly complained about intense stomach pains before expanding rapidly and disappearing under a growing quantity of bananas. The testing chamber was consumed in seconds, and a significant portion of the site's lower levels were destroyed in minutes. A fraction of the tablet has been administered to D-Class 5324. Upon consumption, the recipient has indeed begun expanding rapidly and has disappeared under a quickly growing mass of bananas. The number of bananas is roughly the size our researchers have predicted. They requested a chamber, so I guess he's just in there under all the bananas. SCP-9174 appears to be a 2003 model redacted handheld camera recorder with additional non-factory feature. While viewing surroundings through the camera's viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. We used this earlier. Sounds emitted from the displacements can be heard through the SCP-9174 speaker. These objects do not seem to exist outside of the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Bringing SCP-9174 close to the user's eyes while pointing it at a displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event, bringing the displacement into existence. These retrieved objects display some discrepancies with their former displaced versions seen through the viewfinder. For instance, a retrieved telephone might ring at a slightly different pitch. Based on the tapes procured along with SCP-9174, it's evident that recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between, a reality separate from ours that results in the creation of the displacements. Alright. I hope you don't mind me reading these, guys, but I feel it's probably important. Oh. We can't go past that camera, but we can sneak in and look at the deer at the moment, it looks like. So this is the deer's enclosure. What the fuck did I just release it? That's a bit weird. So I put the keycard through here. Do you think that's for, like, usage later on?
Returning to the crime scene, are we?
Oh,
I
fuck.
know you had something to do with this. I can't prove it, but I can't disprove it either. Rest assured that your friend will be caught, and he will squeal. If your name comes up as even a passing thought in between his screams of agony, you will be keeping him company in that cell. I can promise you that.
Oh, well, I can get past this now. Class Kata, description, SCP-6448 is an anomalous branch of the Cervidae deer family. All members of this group display heightened intelligence and are presumed to be sapient. Many specimens exhibit some form of physical malformation. Legs bent backwards, jerky movement, tendency to walk on 2 hind legs, general bodily disfigurement. They are known to watch, observe, and stalk humans, often for hours or days. The following is a log of events thereafter, after successfully entertaining a captured instance of SCP-6448. Greetings, SCP-6448. The instance suddenly bolts upright and stares at the intercom. The instance speaks in a distorted version of Oz's, the interviewer's, own voice. Research? What kind of? July 7th, 1947. Sorry, I completely fucked this up. The deer says, research, research, and then researcher Oz says, research, what kind of? SCP says, July 7th, 1947. The instance suddenly rams a 20-inch thick one-way glass, cracking it slightly. Researcher Oz stumbles back. The instant begins to collapse. It contorts violently and begins screaming. Its abdomen bulges and writhes. A black, viscous, tendrily mass erupts out the instance's side. It leaps and squirms around the cell before shattering the window. The remaining carcass is entirely hollow. The tendrily mass swiftly maneuvers outside of Sector 4 in seconds, clearing the lockdown area. It travels in direction of the main exit. The mass clears the main desk. It shatters the glass on the front exit and disappears into the outside shrubbery. Replication status partial. Taking a normal deer through the replication system has resulted in the successful creation of this replica. It exhibits the same physical attributes and deformations as observed in SCP-6448. Precautions were taken when dissecting the first replica in the case of sentient black liquid trying to escape its confinement. This turned out to not be needed since anomalous but benign white liquid was found inside. It seems to be non-sentient. Further testing required. Well, this thing has escaped. You got the plastic flamingo. SCP-1507 is the collective designation given to 30 plastic lawn flamingos. Their behavior often results in attacks targeted towards Foundation staff. The only individual known to circumvent their behaviors is Pol-1507, known as Leroy Day. Following the phone conversation from Pol-1507's phone, following the acquisition of SCP-1507. It's fine, what's up, dude? Well, you keep your flamingos inside? Yeah, they don't really like the rain. What do you mean? They just don't like it. It gets inside them and it bothers them and all that stuff. Dude, I know you're obsessed with them recently, but you realize they're not real, right? No, they move and play with me. I just want you to see the flamingos. Fine, dude, I'm coming. See, I told you they play. I don't know why you didn't like... See, I told you they play. I don't know why they don't like you. I guess they're overprotective of you. I'm sorry, this wasn't meant to happen. A 911 call was received in the Clay County area. A Foundation agent was sent out. When arriving on the scene, the agent reported Pol 1507 attempting to unsuccessfully resuscitate another man, who was later identified as Mark Farman, that had multiple stab wounds, presumably caused by SCP-1507. So these are killer lawn decorations. The Pink Flamingo replicas have a tendency to multiply when not observed. Similar to their original counterparts, they also seem to be able to inexplicably escape confinement and replicate throughout the facility. Some instances of SCP-R1507 have been located outside the facility. An MTF's task force has been sent to terminate these instances. Termination has been successful. In case of a member of the Replication Division locates a rogue SCP-R1507, they're to immediately terminate the SCP instance by way of blunt force. So, why do we have this here? Why would we keep this? It teleports out. This is the machine. SCP-914 is a large device consisting of gears, springs, and other clockwork. 2 large booths are connected to the main body. You might remember this one from Containment Breach, guys, by the way. Dumpster Dragon, thank you, I missed that. 2 large booths are connected to the main body, labeled intake and output. Between them is a panel with a large knob. The words rough, coarse, fine, and very fine are positioned around the knob. When an object is placed in the intake booth, the door slides shut. If the knob is turned to any position, SCP-914 will refine the object in the booth. The object appears to be in stasis until the output booth door is opened. Dr. Redacted test log. 1 wristwatch belonging to Dr. Redacted. I completely disassembled the wristwatch. Input, 1 cell phone belonging to Redacted. Output, 1 cell phone of a different make and model. Input, 1 standard Colt Python revolver. Output, data expunged. Aforementioned Redacted completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high-density gamma waves. Document. Dr. Redacted and Dr. Redacted test log. Input. Subject D186, male Caucasian, 42 years old. Output. Male Hispanic, 42 years old. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked security personnel. Subject was terminated. Input. Subject D, male Caucasian, 28 years old. Subject escaped from test chamber, killing 8 guards, as well as Dr. Redacted and Dr. Redacted. Lockdown initiated. Biological testing with SCP-914 discontinued. Is that all that's in here? Yeah. That's fucked up. Finally, replication status partial. Parts for SCP-R94 sourced from SCP-914's original location. Still unable to replicate some functionality. Forced to simplify selection panel. Only coarse and fine mostly work as intended. No matter the input material, the rough setting produces an unidentifiable liquid, and very fine setting produces something seemingly nothing. No trace of the input material is detectable when set to very fine. Further testing of the coarse, 1-to-1, and fine settings with various input materials have been approved by the site coordinator. It is the staff's opinion that once these setting results exhibit no differences from the original SCP-914, the rough and very fine settings will start to behave as intended. Again, I probably wouldn't fuck around with any of these, I'm going to be honest with you. But out of all of these, the red pool, I would say, is significantly the most dangerous thing here. Anyway, let's go and test the bathtub, I guess. Hi, how's it going? Don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Inject liquid? Hi? What am I meant to be doing? Oh yeah, I should read its flavor text before I do anything else, right? That would make more sense. That would give me an idea. SCP-1974 is a freestanding ceramic bathtub typical of the kind sold in the United States from the 30s through the mid-60s. When recovered, it contained 124 liters of water. Any substance added to the water inside of SCP-1974 will be drained or filtered out through unknown means. When a subject makes contact with the water inside of SCP-1974, they will immediately begin to hear 2 voices. One voice, hereby designated SCP-19741, has been described as that of an American male of 85 years of age. The other voice, hereby designated SCP-19742, has been described as a male with a thick Russian accent of around the same age. The former claims to be SCP-1974, while the latter claims to be the water-filling SCP-1974. 19741 and 19742 appear to dislike each other and are described as debating constantly. The debates between 19741 and 19742 are about capitalism, communism, and the historical current state of the United States of America, the Soviet Union, and China. Base bathtub created using identical materials as used for bathtubs from SCP-19740. Water source from SCP-19740's recovery location. After running bathtub through the replication system, it was created. Dr. Redacted commissioned a series of tests of SCP-1974 with the bathtubs being asked identical questions. The testing has concluded that they've assumed completely different personalities from those of SCP-1974. So we have two different personalities in here again. Ah, look, guys. There's a vent we can sneak through there.
I
think we need to put them in the circle of the dogs, right? That would make sense. I keep missing, guys. Kind of on it, right?
Oh, I love when you do that.
There we go.
It's like a balm for this washed-out skin.
kill you at the kisses for just a single second.
Would it kill you not to kiss ass for just a single second?
They're already arguing, guys.
Can I share a sincere feeling did you for once? I apologize on behalf of
We had a deal not to burden others with our internal squabbles. It would seem, however, that the deal no longer stands. I don't remember making no deals. I will not allow yet another night to revolve around you and your cynicism. Come here, Annie. Let us continue this discussion in private.
Do you want me to get inside?
Annie, great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there. It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
You two are in a fine mood.
You two are in a fine mood.
Why wouldn't we be on such a fine night? Frank bust out of here, cutting through walls like they were butter. Now that's inspiring. Puts me in this dastardly mood. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under code red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Please, for both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities.
You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more.
Oh, shit.
Listen well. The coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean a lot.
Okay.
See, if I were you, I'd think real good and hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I'd go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately, as per safety and regulations, because the precious coordinator has
so we have to cause another
at all
lockdown?
cost. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity. Go to the meeting room, take it from there, and see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement down the drain.
This is great so
If you
far.
need help, I ain't going nowhere.
So far, this is really good,
You might
guys.
not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
Alright. I guess we should find a screwdriver then. We gotta break another SCP out. Which one do we break out, though? They, like, the others are really fucking dangerous. Like, this is the only chill thing left in here.
Oh, you're done with that thing. Ugh. Both condolences and congratulations are in order. I'd say I hope it wasn't too much of a nuisance, but that's unlikely. Well, go do whatever it is you do around here until you clock out. Some of us don't have the luxury that comes with the lack of responsibility.
Well, it's got to be a serious security breach, so it's got to be the flamingo or the red liquid, right? The red liquid's so dangerous, guys, but it's really fucking cool. Oh, we can get a higher level keycard. We can get a higher level keycard, right? Create a coarse object and a fine object. So we want it to be fine, because we want it to upgrade. This would be a terrible idea. We got a level 3 keycard, guys! Woo! Okay. What happens if I do a coarse version of the crucifix, though? I kind of want to see. Got garlic. Lovely. Handheld phased array radar device. Could be useful. No idea what that is, but I'll take it. Okay, we need to slide that through, and then grab, and then pick it up on the other side without getting seen. But we got to sneak into the deer enclosure to get that. That was actually really cool. Now we can't use these again. Once they've been refined once, you can't refine them again, it looks like. But it's pretty cool. Oh, I think I had to put these away for me to leave. Yeah. Okay, so you can't go through the airlock with any items in your inventory. Oh god, look at the... Okay, this was not like this earlier, right? Okay, now I've got to get past this without getting seen, though, is the biggest bugger. Is he controlling the camera? Because I feel like he's fucking with me, right? I've got to get in that room to get the key card. I'm gonna just run through for a minute, because that's fine. I need the other angle, I think, to get in. This guy was not here before.
On bucket duty tonight. Fun times.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
Just, thinking about some old friends of mine. That's all.
John has friends on the outside? Wait here until I go and share that bombshell with Ray.
They're not around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that was awkward.
I didn't mean to pry.
That's fine. Been a while since they passed. Buddies of mine, from back when I was part of the MTF, before I got demoted down here. The reason I am here.
What do you mean?
We were part of an op gone south. An op that shouldn't have been given a green light in the first place. But hey, the monster was contained. What have we got to complain about? Shut up and wave your flags and medals.
What happened?
What was a calculated risk on their part, as they like to put it. What they didn't calculate was me being the only survivor. They should have just listened to what I had to say before the op, and no one would have gotten hurt. My suits never were ones for listening. They'd rather tell tales about all the SCPs they've contained, document them, and give them random numbers. But what you'll never find in those files is even a mention of all the lives laid down to secure those SCPs in the first place. I suppose that's just part of the job. Anyway, I wouldn't stop giving them hell. So they sent me on my merry way down here as a token of appreciation.
Do you miss them? Your friends?
Not a minute goes by where I wouldn't trade places with any one of them. And I feel like each additional one I get is a minute I didn't deserve. I've said too much. It's, not exactly something I like to talk about. But me not talking about it ain't gonna fix what they did.
And getting back at them would?
It'd make things a little easier, that's for sure.
Hopefully I'll have something to offer by the time this night's through.
You do that.
This is such a good fucking SCP game, by the way. Like, genuinely, I'm really, really liking this. Like, this is great. Okay, now I've got to get in here. Okay. Alright, it's fine. We've got the key card. Alright, so we've got the level 3 key card. We can now go and look around a bit more. It says get into the offices, right, is what it said. Which are this way, I think. I think it's the door up here on the right. Oh, shit. Look at this shit.
Why do we have to stay behind and guard this asshole? Who's gonna come for him? The bathtub?
Watch it. He might hear you.
There's guys in here, too. I'm so fucked, guys. I'm so bad at this shit. Okay. That door is ajar and the main office is locked, so let's go for these ones over here first, I guess, right? Ah, this is the meeting room. Okay. This is what the bathtub talked about. Logged in, meeting room account, meeting summary. Change key code for password to replication chamber to 9318 because of reported break-ins. D-class has stumbled upon the most reactive liquid that can be mixed with the red bucket. This results in creating a horror beyond human comprehension. Do not create a glass of SCP-R634 in the liquid SCP replicator and then throw it into the red bucket. Guys, we have to unleash the red bucket. We have to unleash the red lake. Sound of footsteps followed by chair scraping on the floor. Oh, this is all being read. Excellent.
3546. Well, Annie, looks like you found yourself in a bit of a pickle. My. I have to say, looking at you, I never think you had all this felony in you.
Then why don't you look the fuck away?
Aren't you a peach? Luckily for you, I belong to an organization that can make all of this go away. You could walk out that door and put all this behind you like a bad dream.
Look, mister, I've been on the streets for a while now, and I've yet to see anything being up for grabs without something being asked in return. So why don't you level with me and spare me the bullshit?
Very well. We could use someone with your particular skills.
Meaning what?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't disclose our due diligence. But rest assured, we've been particularly diligent when it comes to you.
What's the catch?
No catch. Well, maybe a small one. There's a certain medication you would be required to take. I'm instructed to tell you that it could alter your memory, but just between us, I can assure you that it will.
Allow me to leave you with this. When opportunity comes knocking, you do well to open the door. All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Not like I want to remember anyway.
Wonderful. Welcome, Annie.
This is so cool. Okay, so how do we make this though? Like, what do we need? Create a glass. How am I gonna make a glass of it? You know what I mean? Like, what do I need to make the glass? Do you think we should look around for other items that we can shove in the thing? I mean, I feel like that's probably what we need to do.
Intruder! Fire at will!
Well, I died. I didn't expect him to see me from so fucking far away. Considering he was a fucking idiot before. Considering, like, me being crouched. I thought that would be enough, but it's okay. Now the question is there any other door in here I can go through? I would say probably not. At the there's that over there. Let's try and get through that. We haven't been in the toilet over there. There might be an item. There's not a lot of leeway here. But yeah, if you crouch, you're utterly invisible. But if you stand up for a second, you're instantaneously dead. Look! Ah, this one doesn't need a crowbar, a screwdriver either. Can we? Okay.
No, it can't be. If she's still in there, how come time is affecting her differently? Yes! The temporal polyvalence is why. Brilliant. You're brilliant.
Okay, we need something to smash that open. We can't open that right now. I'm guessing if I hadn't smashed that flamingo... Oh, there was another one. I was guessing if I hadn't smashed that flamingo, I would probably be... Hi! What are you guys, exactly? Dear Annie. Jesus, even writing Dear Annie feels weird. I haven't done this in, well, never actually. I don't even know if I'm going to give this to you at all, but I can't keep bottling it up. It's slowly starting to feel like it'll eat me alive. Whether or not this ever reaches you, I hope it'll at least lighten the load. Figures we spend our nights surrounded by SCPs that could end life as we know it, but what scares me the most are my friggin' feelings. I know the ins and outs of my daily routine. Every nook, cranny, anything in between that could go wrong. Most of it almost always does, and yet when I know I'm going to see you, I don't give two shits about all the bad that came before. Oh, Ray's in love with us! Somehow it doesn't matter. Seeing you is the best part of my day, always. You haven't heard this as much as you should have from others, but I know you're special to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'm gonna hurl. Yours, Ray. Oh my god, we got SCP lesbians, the best kind. Holy shit. I think the flamingos are collectibles, yeah. Problem is, I don't see anything else down here other than the note. I'll go back in the vent for a second because I want to check the other vent, but I think the other vent just should go to the pool, so I don't really know what I'm missing. I feel like we didn't find anything here. Although we have made it easier to get around, right? Like a lot easier to get
Safety
around.
protocols mandate a roll call every hour on the dot. Sound off if you're doing good.
Then this is me sounding off.
You know, I was a gunner, not a shrink in the TAC team. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's just... I've got a lot on my plate.
Annie wouldn't happen to be part of what's on that plate by any chance, would she? Oh, come on, Ray. It's harder to miss than to spot at this point. You light up the place whenever she's around.
An office fling is the last thing I need. Not with everything else that's going on.
Look, all I know is, if you found someone that makes you forget about all the bad things on the outside, even for a little while, that's all that matters. Fuck everything else. But I think you deserve that.
Maybe you should have been a shrink after all.
Consider this roll call concluded. I'll see you in an hour.
This is really... I really like the flavor dialogue. It's really good. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing here.
I found out that I need to synthesize SCP-R634.
Last time I checked, this was the SCP Replication Division. So I'd be willing to bet that if you needed something to replicate something else with, you'll find the tools here.
Oh, we got... Fuck, guys, what was the code? What was the code? We had the code from upstairs, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was 9-something. It's behind this door here, what we need. It's literally in this room, but I don't remember the code on the computer. Did we make a note? We might have made a note of it. Here. 9318. Or we just go in. That's the other option. Got a lot to read here, by the way, it looks like. SCP-52 must be safely kept in a locked safety deposit box. SCP-572 is a sword of the Redacted model, manufactured by Redacted. The weapon is badly balanced for combat use. It's made of substandard steel and does not hold an effective combat edge. However, the weapon has the unusual psychotropic quality of convincing any person who holds it of its balance and cutting power, as well as conferring feelings of great strength and invincibility. This effect cannot be countered by any means, and the affected subject will continue to maintain these beliefs so long as they hold the blade. Subjects will be compelled to perform dangerous stunts using SCP-572, including but not limited to attempting to cut a moving car in half, slicing through a bullet fired from a rifle, cutting through another sword, and engaging in live steel duel with a trained period swordsman. Because of the prevalence of unnecessary cutting edges, 75% of such attempts and result in serious injury being inflicted upon the user. All tests and research indicate that SCP-R572 is identical to its original counterpart. All D-Class personnel testing the weapon have developed beliefs of the weapon's balance and cutting power, even though the weapon is obviously of substandard quality and usefulness. SCP-5696 is a standard .38 revolver in both function and design. The weapon bears an engraving on one side, the barrel reading, "Finish the job, kill that cheating bastard." When SCP-5696 is held in the right hand of a subject and the cylinder is open using that hand, the subject will be displaced into SCP-5696-A. SCP-5696-A refers to an alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named the Dying Roses, a building that was once located at Division Street, Chicago, which closed in 1956. Displaced subjects will find themselves dressed in formal attire appropriate for the early 1930s, regardless of what they were dressed in prior to displacement. When viewed upon immediate entry, this area surrounding the Dying Rose consists of empty space. SCP-5696-A will construct an environment depending on the needs or requirements of SCP-56961. During their shift into SCP-5696-A, the subject will experience a series of semi-predictable events. Events that occur can be varying outcomes or be prevented entirely based on actions taken by the user while in the entity. In some cases, actions taken have led to notable and unusual events occurring. See original document, which we don't have. While the general function of the design of weapons has been successfully replicated, the alternate dimension the person wielding the weapon is teleported to differs significantly from the original. Like the original, SCP-R5696-A is an alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named the Dying Roses. However, the environment surrounding the nightclub does not bear any resemblance to 1930s Chicago. Instead, it appears to be in the future version of Chicago, by most indicators the year 2243. The semi-predictable events that ensure appear similar to those of the original SCP. Okay. Yeah, I got a feeling this is the Wendigo skull. SCP-323 is kept in a 17 by 17 by 17 concrete containment cell. The objects to be restrained in the center of the cell. This doesn't seem to be restrained, guys. In the event that SCP-323 breaches containment, an instance of SCP-3231 is formed. Personnel are to evacuate and the site to be locked down. It's a skull of an identified cervid with a pair of antlers. The rear of the skull features an approximately centered ovoid gap. The gap shows signs of tool use, indicating it was carved from tools. It displays the ability to react to oral, tactile, and visual stimuli. It is capable of limited locomotion, typically in the form of small movements and vibrations. It exerts an influence effect in a radius extending roughly 15 meters from itself. Individuals within this radius will begin experiencing cannibalistic thoughts and urges. Individuals will attempt to place their heads through the gap present in the back of the SCP. For individuals incapable of fitting their heads through the gap, attempts will be made to bludgeon their heads against nearby hard surfaces until their head fits. The individual loses consciousness or the individual expires. Once the individuals fit their head in, the individual becomes SCP-3231. Within 10 minutes of putting it on, they'll experience rapid loss of body fat, body hair, and pigmentation, followed by the rupturing of distal phalanges from their fingertips, abnormal tooth growth, and blackening of extremities consisting with frostbite. Failed. I guess that's why it's not wound up. I hope you guys don't mind me going through all of these, but I find it fascinating. Oh, this is the cup we need, I think, by the way. In fact, this isn't an SCP, this is just a cup. Huh. Oh, we need to... What's the number of the SCP we need to make? 634?
Alright. I've got the ingredients to make a catastrophe. Should talk to the bathtub.
What do we have here? SCP-2950 is a metal folding chair. Its anomalous effect causes those who sit in it to experience elevated levels of comfort that do not correspond to chairs of similar composition and style. Individuals sit in the chair, report they feel as if they need to sit in the chair constantly, and are often hostile when asked to leave their position. Testing has indicated that the longer an individual sits in the chair, the more difficult it is to remove said individual. Individuals sitting appear to experience elevated levels of comfort that do not correspond to the chair's appearance. All further testing is to be stopped immediately. I'm guessing something really bad happened with this. SCP-2635 is under rotating custody of the Foundation and the Unusual Incidents Unit of the FBI. The Foundation will keep the object until December 31st, at which point it will be transferred to the UIU facility. UWU facility, nearly. At no point should either entity maintain possession of SCP-2635 for over 10 months. It's kept in a standard organic material locker. Thank you, Death Reaper. SCP-2635 is an uncooked red potato. If any organization maintains possession of it for an entire calendar year, 1/2 of all members of said organization will die as a result of spontaneous human combustion. SCP-2635 is also believed to possess some anti-memetic properties, as such events and their consequences go almost entirely unnoticed by the world at large. SCP-2635 does not degrade or decompose. It is believed to have been created by one or more members of the artist collective known as Are We Cool Yet, sometime in the early 2000s. Recovered documentation has indicated the piece was created by a single member of the collective and is titled Metafate on Tuba, Piece 3 of 6. To date, another 5 other implied instances have been discovered. As we are writing, the potato replica exhibits no anomalous properties. Several researchers and D-Class personnel have proposed cooking failed SCP-R2635 instances for the purpose of feeding Foundation staff. Researchers with higher clearance have repeatedly rejected these proposals. Why does it always come out yellow? We have one last one here. I am to be sealed in a chamber with no windows through which I may be viewed. The door to my chamber must have a label completely unrelated to my designation or identity. I'm an ordinary toaster. However, when any human being mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. When in my continuous presence for over 2 months, individuals begin to identify themselves as a toaster. Unless forcibly restrained, these people will ultimately harm themselves in their attempts to emulate my standard functions. I was discovered in the home of Redacted after the gruesome deaths of its members. The younger Mrs. Redacted died from electric discharge that she'd caused when attempting to devour an electric socket. The elder Mrs. Redacted had gorged herself with nearly 10 kilograms of bread before her stomach burst and she died of internal bleeding. The sole survivor was the elder Mr. Redacted, who was suffering from severe malnutrition. He said he had inserted some bread a week prior and was still waiting for the toast to pop out. I've been replicated quite successfully, evident from the way I've written this text. Our continuous 2 months exposure to me, D-Class Redacted pushed his fingers into an electrical outlet, appearing visibly aroused by the electrocution, all the while repeating the words, "I'm alive. I'm alive." Right. Time to potentially unleash hell on the world. You right, John? I need to get rid of John, actually, don't I? To get in here.
I have everything I need to trigger the bucket, but I can't get to it. It's locked off behind level 5 clearance.
Aren't you buddies with that security guard? I reckon he's got level 5 clearance. He has a chip on his shoulder, too, so you should try asking him to join the cause. After all, if there ever was a night for trying your luck, it's this one.
I'll see what I can do.
Convince John to join. I feel this might be a bad... Is he just going to shoot us?
I need to talk.
Sure. What can I do you for?
We're friends, right?
We're friends, right?
Where I come from, it's not a good sign when you need to ask somebody that.
What I meant was, if I said I needed you to help me out, would you?
I don't scare easily, but this would make a mighty fine red flag if I did. What's going on, Annie?
I need to break into the site coordinator's office.
And why is that, exactly?
I don't even know where to start, really.
I don't even know where to start, really.
That makes 2 of us, D-Class. But I'm waiting for a bone here, and I can wait a long time.
I'm sorry. There are things from my life
She's not being particularly helpful here.
Things I don't know how to talk about.
As a walking checklist of your Pathfinder protocol, I can see where you're coming from. But what I don't see is how breaking into our supervisor's office has anything to do with that.
You're gonna laugh and think it's stupid.
Kid, we're 10 feet of steel away from Keter. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
The bathtub. It told me that the coordinator has some sort of fixation with me and my life. And that he should have some kind of information on me in his office.
What kind of information?
That's what I need to find out.
All right. I'll bite.
There's also something else.
I'm listening.
It's not just the amnestics that have been wearing me out lately. I keep having these flashbacks.
Flashbacks? Of what?
I'm not sure. But I think it's that house I keep testing. Only it's different, somehow. Like it's from some time long ago. I can't explain it, but I know it ties into all this. Somehow. Testing that same house over and over with the same outcome? There's a reason why they only want me on the job. There has to be.
Now just tell me one more thing. What do you hope to find up there?
What happened to my father?
What happened to my father?
It's good enough for me. Oh, shit. All right. I'm in. What do you need from me?
Your level 5 clearance. We need to go and wake someone up.
Oh, level 5? Wait a minute, you... The bucket? Are you fucking insane? How convenient you forget to mention the meanest SCP in the building being a part of this operation up until now.
We need to trigger a Code Crimson lockdown in order for the coordinator to leave his office. You know the protocol, and I don't know of any other lockdown-inducing material lying around. Do you?
Fuck it. Let's give it to him.
He's just
I'll unlock the door. Now might be a good time to wrap up that will and testament, if you haven't already.
This is such a bad idea.
And
this is such a bad idea.
Don't thank me until we're in the clear.
Oh god, here we go! Hang on.
Whoa! Get out of here! Whoa! Whoa!
No, John's okay, kind of.
None of this would have been necessary in the first place if you just... Oh, look who's awake. Care to join in on the fun of stitching up your friend who almost died?
Ray, please, not now.
Oh, not now? You don't feel like it, huh? Sorry to inconvenience you. Do you have any idea what could have happened? To John? To me? No time for that, right? Better just roll the dice and hope for the best. He'll make it, by the way. Not that you give a flying fuck. And all this for what? Just to mess with them? Or have you decided to exercise your demons in the most fucked up way imaginable? Don't you have anything to say to me?
I can't.
I love you.
Of course you can't. This is not what I meant when I said you should take control for a change.
Why don't you get off my fucking back for a change?
Oh my god.
You know what? Whatever. Go finish that thing off yourself and do whatever it is you need to, because I don't want to look at you
She has a right
now.
to be pissed at us. We've done something crazy. Like, crazy dangerous. Like, we unleashed something awful. Oh my god! I guess I'm gonna need to go down through the vent and up, right? That was really close. That, like, grazed my butthole. Oh shit, I don't think I can get out this way, right?
How do I kill this thing?
Those decontamination chambers have heavy-duty doors. You tried cutting it in half with them?
Worth a shot! Oh, this is the decontamination doors here, right? These ones. The other way now, or do we have to go this way still? We have to go that way still. Hopefully the vent's unblocked. I'm gonna crawl in case it still gets me. Oh my god, guys. Whew. No. Huh. Then what do I need to do?
How do I kill this thing?
I already did that. What is this? Taking a bucket of 354 and looking at a room. It's not replication, this is idiocy. Huh. I don't really know where to go now. Past this. Maybe if I just go up to it, it'll fuck off. Give me a minute, let's have a look. Nah, we're not going through this at all, it doesn't look like, right? Look, it looks like it's fucked. I can't close these doors either by the looks of things. Okay. Maybe I need to just sneak past the other thing, I don't really know. Let's see if I can get past this this thing. If I die, I die. It's not, yeah, we'll just have to manage, you know. Okay. I had to just get past it. Right, these we need to shut in. I think if they're this color, there's something we can maybe do with them. Or potentially we could just leave. Like, is this open? Nah, okay, we have to do this. We have to get rid of it. Well, there's big decontamination doors over here, I think. So let's head this way. Oh, great. It definitely picks up on your movements, just like the cameras do. In fact, it works exactly like the cameras, doesn't it? Alright, let's do this one. Okay, that's a checkpoint. The thing I'm unsure about is... Huh. I need to get rid of this. I guess I can just go up through the offices? Can I just go in his office? No, but I can go through the vent. Oh no, this is his office. He just left it. What a fucking idiot. Testing on a...
Director's Journal 2473. Testing on our primary objective, designated number SCP-R-9237, also known as the House, carries on, but to no avail. The replica and its tester, Subordinate 3546, have not yet forged a link potent enough to bridge the gap between realities on a stable basis. Subordinate 3546 is, as of yet, unaware of her link to both the House and the events that transpired within. She is, however, beginning to demonstrate temporal reflexive memory relapse. This was expected, given her familial connection to the location. Luckily, she cannot form coherent memories as of yet. The amnestics are, at this point, still successful enough in their suppression, but it's only a matter of time before her recollection breaks through. Meanwhile, our attempts at retrieving the original house are unsuccessful, and, on a personal note, are becoming increasingly frustrating. Subordinate 3546's father was able to cross the threshold and enter the house, but his method of ingress remains unclear. It's obvious the house needs to be recorded with the handheld camera from the radio tower, but the combination of steps needed to transfer the house into our reality continues to elude us. It is becoming apparent that D-Class 3546 will have to be involved directly at the location. However, this is a last resort, which implies relinquishing our control of the situation. I am determined to avoid such drastic measures for as long as possible. Case log ended.
Okay. So our dad went into this thing. The replica isn't enough to cross the threshold. Original house must be brought back. Mother, no apparent link to our cause, died at childbirth. Locket image, D-Class 3546 personal item, possible connection. Father, radio tower repairman, came in possession of SCP-9174. How? Possesses knowledge of operating the camera, return to house, motives unclear, mind control, obsession. The child, potential Keter class threat, that's us, must contain. Ages slower, no sustenance required. Has no recollection of the house, amnestics, has not yet forged a link with the house nor the child, currently at test 178. Replication Division, tunnel, radio tower. So we are an SCP. Excellent. There's pictures of us and the house, by the way, fucking everywhere. Oh, we need the camera, right? Look, this wall's shaking like the camera does, but I don't know where the camera is. Oh, it's literally right there. How do I open this? Oh, hang on, there's more here. Special containment breaches. 9174 is to be stored in a secure locker. Person on security clearance who may not interact with it. It appears to be a 2000... I think we already read this, right? Yes, we already read this. It was on the wall in the downstairs area. Follow the path I think is going to go towards it, and if I have to backtrack, I have to backtrack. It's very a windy path here. Great. Strong start here by me. Excellent. Can we just ban platforming in real life and in video games? That means I want to ban the ability to jump in humans. This has been excellent.
Dad?
What a great game.
Dad, wait!
Oh shit, that's us. And there's our dad going under. Huh.
I know this place.
Radio tower experiment tape. I'm gonna watch it, I guess.
Hello, Annie. I find it odd recording something for a future you. Although you're still inside, I feel like you're right here with me and have been forever. Already you've taught me more than you'll ever know. My sweet baby girl, you have no idea just how special you are. But I do. And that's all that matters. I am recording this now, so you...
Is it that hard to set the dials correctly, you ignorant dimwit? I can literally see the house through the camera. It's right there. Why won't it go through?
Huh. Well, this is a fascinating little experience, isn't it? Should I leave now? I don't really know. It just says explore his office still, so I guess we'll go back now. What's this way? There was like a red thing out to the side this way I saw. Yeah, see that. This looks like it's probably important. Oh, it's fucking... Rob Scranton was here. I guess this is just a fucking meme. It was just one of the fucking collectibles. That's fun though, right? That was a fun little thing. Let's slap a flamingo around. Oh shit, Ray's calling us. Do you think she wants to fuck us now? Do you think we've squandered the fucking? Hang on, there's multiple holes, right? No, that's not. I'm an idiot.
Where were you? You've been gone for an hour.
I'm here. I know where I need to go. Please, just help me get out of here now.
Oh, okay. We'll do what we can on our end. Meet us in front of the elevator in replication testing. We'll lift the lockdown from inside the security room.
I went to check the toilets for flamingos. I think this is the right way. This is the SCP replication room, right? Or did I completely imagine this? On the elevator in the SCP testing area. I thought this was it. No, that's the replication room. Where's the testing room? Oh, it's back. I went the wrong way. It's where we started the game, right? I, for one, am glad we killed about 50 people in order to find out a smidgen of information about our father, you know? I guess it's not this either. What the fuck? There's nowhere to go. Oh, that's hangar. So that isn't where I... What the fuck? I'm so confused right now. Is it down here? Is he just left there? I'm so confused as to what we're doing. Aha! Here we go. This is a new place. Hey, Ray. Why are we leaving a thingy behind?
Did you find what you were looking for?
Is he dead? I think he's dead.
Can't talk about it.
I think he's dead.
I've gotten used to that.
It's things from my past. Ray. My family. I can't talk about it because I haven't made sense of it for myself yet. But this place, that house, the little girl, they chose me for a reason. A reason they've decided to keep from me for as long as I can remember. I've had this feeling like there's this piece of me that was ripped out somehow. And no matter what I did, where I'd go, I could never shake it off. I can't explain it. But I just know, I know that this will help me put it back together. And I know I haven't earned the right to ask for your trust, but I'm asking nonetheless.
So, what comes next?
I've got no idea. But if there's a chance my father has anything to do with this, I have to try and find him. At least now I know where to look.
It's a leap of faith. Sometimes you need to take it to see what will still be there once you climb back up.
And will there be someone there?
I'm thinking about it. It's probably not the time or place, but I know you read that letter in my office.
Oh,
if you're gonna go snooping around, you might want to turn off the sensors on my computer. It's fine. It was meant for you anyway. Not the way I wanted for you to read it, but it's that kind of night. Nothing goes to plan.
Do you take any of it back now?
I meant every word I wrote. I managed to wipe the security footage. You've got enough of a head start before they even notice you're gone. As far as they're concerned, none of us were involved. But I don't think they'll be too concerned with the skeleton crew that was left behind anyway. I guess this is it, huh?
I guess so.
Then a parting gift is in order. consider this the final step of your safety rebrief. I hope you won't have to use it.
We got a
handgun. Wherever you're headed, you're not gonna get far on those bony legs of yours. Take the car instead.
Thank you for all of it. It means everything to me, knowing I have something, someone to come back for.
We'll figure it all out then. Just come back in one piece first.
I will.
Give him hell, Annie.
Alright. Guess we're getting the fuck out of here.
Putting that thing to good use already.
Oh, hello, Numpkin. Oh my god. Do you think the game's gonna end here, or there's gonna be more, or it's gonna be like sequel bait? What do we think? Oh shit, I gotta drive. I've gotta actually drive the car? Fuck me. Guys, I don't know where I'm going. I can't remember the price of this, but it was pretty pricey, I'll tell you that. Like above average. I will go and have a look. Once I'm done destroying everything. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're listening to KW 101. Now, we might be local, but we're going national, baby. All right, it's time to get serious for a moment, folks. Wherever you're tuning in from, we hope you're safe. First and foremost, a region-wide evacuation is still underway due to severe landslides. But you're in good hands, everybody, okay? Trust the experts, and we'll all pull through. Things are looking grim, so let's turn to that one thing that always dispels the blues. Music. Well, unless you play some blues, that is. The lines are now open, and we're live for your musical tastes. Hello, caller, you there? Yeah, tell us your name and your request.
Yes, hello, this is me, Bill, here from around the corner. Yeah, I gotta say, landslides, is that the best they could come up with? Come on! We know what they're doing up in them warehouses, and it ain't no landslides, Buddy Rowe.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir, please, you know, for the third time, this is the segment of the show where we take song requests, and that's it.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Request time. Well, how about you play the song The Government Screws Us Over? You got that one? It's a humdinger, pal.
Could you please just, get him off the air now?
Hey, they will not evacuate.
We seem to be having technical...
It's the deer! It's the fucking deer! Hi, Frank.
You done, Frank?
Shucks, Annie. I had to make sure it was you. Only weirdos left roaming these roads tonight.
I had to make sure it was.
Oh, no, it's voiced.
Only weirdos left roaming these roads tonight.
Just yanking your chain, buddy. That is. No more chains for you anymore. The great outdoors look good on you. Is it all you ever dreamt of?
Are you kidding me? You people get to walk anywhere you want. Eat whatever you want. Stalk whomever you want to. This is the life.
Enjoy it. It'll last. They had no right keeping you locked up in there.
There wouldn't be anything to enjoy if it weren't for you.
Just keep it on the down low.
Just keep it on the down low. I've already got the Replication Division on my back as is.
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? I doubt they introduced driving brakes in the 6 hours I've been away. Oh, no. Tell me they didn't figure out you were in cahoots with
Oh, we did help
me.
Frank escape. Oh, that's what we had the flashback of us opening the container.
Let's just say I put in my resignation letter voluntarily.
Oh, you did? Oh, fantastic! Now, we're both rid of them. Knowing you, you must have stuck it to them real good. I just hope you didn't try to make a bigger splash than me.
Oh, no, Frank. There's room for only one star of the show this evening, and that's you.
So, what's next for you, kiddo? I tried hooking up with a herd of deer, but they didn't want me around. It's probably the guts falling out that chased them off.
I'm heading out to find my father, who's been missing for years.
I'm heading out to find my father, who's been missing for years.
Whoa, that sounds heavy. Yeah, families are tough, from what I've heard, at least. Can't say I've had the chance to experience it firsthand from inside a cage. I mean, heck, you're the closest thing to a family member I've got. Well, seeing as I owe you more than one, it's high time I return the courtesy. Call me superstitious, but my antlers have been buzzing non-stop for the past hour.
I don't speak not, dear. What does that mean?
Trouble on the way.
I figure the hills are already crawling with MTF. Only now they've got 2 reasons to be out and about.
If those Replication Division goons come knocking, you'll want my help.
And if it's anything else?
Then you'll need it.
You just take care of yourself out there. Don't go getting caught in some headlights now. Now that you're free, it can happen, you know?
Oh, ha ha ha, make fun of the deer, why don't you?
Happy for you, buddy.
Until we meet again, my friend.
Always a pleasure, Frank.
Well, Frank is clearly best boy.
Fasten your seatbelts even tighter, because it's time to get your spooks on. That's right, a brand new edition of Tales from the Nether is coming right up. Take it away.
I was but a young man when I set forth on this perilous path. The horrors that were unveiled before my eyes have furrowed my face and carved my mind. Now, I have become the path that I set upon a lifetime ago. Garagoth. That is its name. Garagoth. I ventured on this quest to slay the beast. My thirst for glory would be quenched by its blood. My unyielding hunger for power would be vanquished upon feasting on its flesh. And that incessant clamor in the back of my mind, which has followed me throughout my days, would be reduced to a whisper. And now, the beast was finally within my reach. As I drew ever closer to its lair, the distant echo of warnings from weary travelers and warriors alike rose to a scream. The rancid stench of death lingers amongst the sycamore. Severed heads hang from branches like fruit of decay. Festering limbs cover the ground beneath me, filling the air with dread and malice.
Run. It's not safe.
Alright. I'm not controlling this, by the way.
You've got to be kidding me.
We just shoot the
Hands
cop.
on the wheel, descend into your position. Eyes in front of you at all times.
Oh, is Frank gonna kill him?
License and registration, please.
Can I see some identification?
I'm afraid I can't do that, madam. I'm going to have to ask you again, nicely. Please hand over your license and registration.
How about I shove them up your ass instead?
How about I shove them up your ass instead?
My. Such wanton insubordination. I realize you are under considerable amounts of stress at the moment. But I'd like to state that I am calmly approaching this situation. You are under no duress.
Blow me! No, I don't...
Well, if that is the case, I can only deduce that this opposition in the face of authority
what the fuck is happening?
A character forged in a lonely and meager existence.
I think this is an SCP in itself.
You are all alone. Are you not, Annie?
Get off my fucking case.
My fucking case! How do you know my name?
Oh, I know all about you. Our rendezvous has been in the cards for a long time. Each turn you took has led you to this exact point, at this exact time. And here we are now. Fate collides with your resolve.
I'm not gonna... I feel like I should just leave it, right? It's just look at the text.
You would love nothing more than to reach for that gun Ray was kind enough to provide you with. If only you could use it to unleash all that anger that's been brewing inside of you. But what is anger, if not an extension of guilt? Guilt that's been clawing at your throat ever since the day you were born. Or rather, because of it. Tell me, Annie, how does it feel to have killed your own mother? She died, giving birth to you, just so you could squander your life away, didn't she? Do you think she'd do the same now, knowing what an immeasurable screw-up you turned out to be?
I'm trying the best I can, fuck off.
I'm trying the best I can, fuck off!
And your poor father, having to stomach the sight of you every day after you butchered the love of his life. You cling to Daddy in your image of him, but know that he abandoned you for being the abominable disgrace you are.
Oh my god, look at the fucking text.
Daddy, why don't you like me, Daddy? No, I didn't do anything wrong. He knows that.
Oh, at least you have your friends, right? You know, the two basement rats, both of whom you used tonight to facilitate this little road trip of yours. My, how lucky they are to have you. But that seems like a pattern of yours. You suck, and you suck the life out of anyone crazy enough to come close to you until you get enough to keep you going.
I need to suffer for all the... I have to suffer for all I've done. I deserve to... I can't choose anything else.
I deserve to suffer.
If I die, it's
Here's the truth, Annie. No one wants you on this earth. And your excursion this night is merely the final nail in the coffin that is your useless and regrettable life. Feel the barrel of the gun. Feel just how short it is. All it takes is for a single bullet to cross that
shoot
distance,
myself.
ending all your worries with it. Come on now, take the leap. Embrace it. You're so close to salvation.
I'm trying to fight it. Yeah, get fucked! Okay, guys. For me, it's a new day. I'm alone now, without chat. It's a tragedy. It's scary. But I'm here. We just got through the car crash. Let's see what's going to happen. We got about an hour of the game left, I think, ish.
Hey, don't be afraid. It's okay. Are you alright?
I'm guessing this is us. Oh, shit. Hey! Frank better not be dead. Frank is best boy. It's getting very surrealistic right now. Okay. Oh shit, I'm in control again. Well, I did not expect there to be a fucking cliff there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh no, I actually have to drive on the cliff. Oh no. I don't think you guys realize how serious this is. Wow, this is gonna be something, isn't it? I just realized this is gonna be something. Oh shit. Oh shit. I did not expect a fucking car chase sequence. But I think we may have got away with it. Got a checkpoint. Did not expect that, I'm gonna be honest. Probably just gonna spawn up there, I'm gonna guess. What do you want to do? What about you? God damn it. Okay, that's really... shit. Like, I'm not going at any speed, yet it still hits me. That's what annoys me. So I guess I'm not being chased anymore. I can just take this really, really painfully slow, right? Because, like... as long as I'm not moving, it doesn't seem to be able to hit you. Okay. Alright, that one didn't swing. I'll take it. Not sure I'm as fan of this much stuff as much as I am the original stuff. I hope the ending isn't just going to be like a complete surrealistic mess. Like, this excels on the strength of the SCPs and the lore behind them, rather than its own storytelling. Okay. I feel like the world is filling... oh shit. Probably bad. At least for him. Very glad we decided to hit the brakes there. I hope Frank's alright, but I'm not too optimistic. Anyone that like calls us friends and seem to have too much of a chance of survival here. Well, we made it to the radio tower. Defeat SCP-973, Smokey.
Crushing blow. A lifetime of struggle and unbearable torment ended with one precise and final strike. Garagath's lifeless vessel now lay before my feet. There would be no death, nor malice, nor misery, for the beast was no more. The blood on my battered face was still fresh when the screams came. The horrible shrieks of the men and women, the anguished cries of their children were no longer silenced by the beast's presence in my mind. Garagath was no more, and I was awakened to my wretchedness. My body is broken, but it is a paragon of strength next to my shattered mind. Sleep. I need to sleep for millennia. If there are heavens above us, may they grant me rest. Whatever flame I was trying to extinguish when I set off on this journey, it has since spread to the rest of my soul like wildfire. A dark, shapeless void is now left in its stead. Both my body and my mind yearn for the respite that only eternal slumber can bring. I look to the cliffs in the distance and make my way towards them. Standing on the cliff's edge, I gaze at the horizon one last time. I close my eyes and silence. What seems like ages of it. But this eternity of desolation is ended by an image. I see my mother. She cradles me. I am a child again, nestled safely in her gentle arms and shielded by her love. The screams have faded to silence, and the fever has long since passed. I am home. I am at peace. Forever.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I tuned out almost everything that guy said before and after the incident with the police officer. But I'm sure it was really good. Find a way to the top of the radio tower and enter the house. That is our dad.
Keep the light on till I get back.
Ah, it's a battery.
Hi, Annie. I'm recording this message, although I hope that you never hear it. Because if you're listening, it means that you've become a part of all this, by your own will or someone else's. No matter how you got here, just know that there are things I tried to protect you from. Our family house lies hidden in front of you, even though I could never see it as our home. There was too much pain for us inside. That's why I tried to escape. But there was always something calling me back. Someone. I hoped it would just fade from my memory, but it would seem that only the house itself can fade away. That camera is the only thing that can bring it back for some reason. But the camera alone is not enough. The materials you found here will help you with the rest. I realize now that it wasn't my place to shelter you from it all. I hope that one day you'll understand the lengths a parent will go to protect what is most precious. That's why I've returned here. I don't know what lies before me, but what I do know is this. If you're listening, it means that I didn't get to tell you this myself. So, if you're going in, and at this point it seems like you are, make sure to get out of there as soon as you can. It looks like I couldn't.
Well, my phone alarm started going off there in the middle of a very poignant moment. Professional. I hope this isn't fiddly, but that schematic looked a little fiddly. Oh, there's jam on this, lovely. This is fairly ominous. Okay, so we need to set this anyway, right? I wish there was a way to look at notes while, you know, this is going on. But that's okay. Up, down left, down right with the dial. So let's do that first. Up. Down left. Down right. And then up, down on the switches. Okay, this is actually pretty easy, I think. There we go. Oh, great. We're dead. Well, the camera's fucked. But I guess we don't need it anymore. Oh, look, a convenient route through the wall. Excellent. Unlock the trophy, bring back the house, by the way. Hi! Neither of these sound good. Let's do cave. I like cave. I don't like caves, I'm gonna be honest with you, but... the little girl was the other way. And I think I like caves more than creepy little girls. Oh my god, there's a fucking flamingo. But I can't get to it. Flamingo! I mean, I don't really care too much about finding all the flamingos, but, you know. That is a unprecedented horror stalking the world. I think we can go back and smash it this way. May as well. Never know. I'm sure I've missed a bunch, but it's okay. Watch this be the last one. Watch me be like a perfect flamingo killer. That's right. I came for you. Get fucked. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, God. Oh. That's a combine harvester. Don't like that very much, I'm going to be honest with you. Makes me think I'm going to be chased by a combine harvester at some point. I guess the cave and lake were never really on the table, because that looks like the house. What is happening? Dawn's breaking. I don't think this is the house, I think this is just a house that we happen to be coming past. Very beautiful game, this, by the way. It looks very nice visually. Unreal 5 being very, very, very pretty here. Should I look at this person's house? 52A. This might be the house, actually. At the very least, it is a house. She is surrounded by darkness. I tried to tell myself that she was something I made up, a figment of my imagination, but deep down I knew I've abandoned her. I will find her, no matter how long it takes. By the way, you know I said earlier, Daughter of Darkness I thought was in this game? It's actually us sitting on that dark thing with the shadow behind us made me think it was Daughter of Darkness. This is the house. Alright, so we need a VHS tape of some description. Like this one. I can watch it on a VCR. Oh, let's go and do that, I guess. As good a time as any. Just sit in the chair.
My sweet baby girl, you have no idea just how special you are. But I do. And that's all that matters. I am recording this now so you can hear it for yourself. Once you're ready. Once you're all grown up. Sadly, I won't be there to see it with my own eyes. But some of us are called to make sacrifices in order for others to prosper. We are at the heart of the spiral, where worlds collide. Our guiding hand will lead to the center. By now, you will have seen many of the wonders this world has to offer. However, there are some miracles that are hidden from us. Taken from us. I am part of a group that seeks to undo this injustice. An injustice committed by an organization called the SCP Foundation. They gave themselves the right to lock up anything and anyone unfitting of their so-called natural order. These extraordinary and majestic beings are jailed and given numbers, like branded cattle, before they are trapped forever and butchered. I may not have been here to see you grow, but you are of my blood, and I know that you'll feel this injustice in every bone of your body. But we're going to change all that. You are going to change that.
Are we the baddies?
Girl, you are the key to the gates standing in the way of progress. It's time that humanity was ushered into a new era. An era of wonders. And I have come into possession of a gift that will enable us to do so.
We're gonna open the Scarlet King.
To you.
What? You didn't actually... But where did you... Can we afford it?
You just focus on turning it on first.
Oh, right. Let me just, Hi! Oh, crap.
Oh, I think I'm gonna need to show you how to work that.
Radio dishes are a whole different animal, sweetie. This is uncharted territory.
How do you plan on recording Annie when she, arrives, if you don't know how to use it?
Oh, so that's what it's for.
It's here for all the good ahead of us, but she comes first.
That she does. Merry Christmas, baby.
Take the cap off the camera
Honey,
now!
who cares about the fucking camera? You're in pain!
We'll remove the cap and place it on the nightstand now!
Fine! We need to go.
I really didn't need to see this, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do you understand?
I will not let them get anywhere near her! Get that through your head! Just keep the camera there!
Is that an earthquake? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm taking your things, and we're leaving now!
I've got a horrible realization of what SCP we are. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say what I think until later on. But I think we might be really bad.
Baby, you did it. Mel, look, she's here. She's here. Mel? Melissa? Melissa? Oh no.
I've got a really bad feeling about what we are. And what our mother might be, or might have been. Well!
You came back for her.
Emblem Part 2. One of 4 emblem parts. Find all 4 emblem parts of the attic door. Got it. Well... I don't want to leap to conclusions, but I think we're probably going to end the world. We're together, we're a family. I hate her for what she did. Why did she give me that camera? She took this family from me, but we're together now. She's safe. Oh dear. Nothing in the hole in the wall in here. Child's painting. Oh. I see. Well, I don't actually see what's going on here yet, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I get... The house seems to be being built there that way, right? This one has more bits now, I guess? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, this all looks the fucking same at this point. I think I'm doing this right. I don't really know, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all very hard to tell. Maybe. This looks promising. This looks like a thing. Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. I guess we were meant to find this one first for some reason. Well, whatever. We solved the puzzle. Hooray. The walls, they're like pillows, and I can hear her crying, but I can't see her. She's fine, just fine. Why don't you let Daddy see you? Magical Rotating House of Wonders Guide. Step 1, use the miniature house to rotate the room and create a path to the emblem. Step 2, touch the spinner to change the gravity and make yourself fall on different parts of the room. Step 3, reach the emblem. Well, this sounds fucking awful. Eventually, we might find the thing we need. But I'm not overly optimistic, I'm going to be honest with you, considering my puzzle-solving abilities are pretty limited. Like, if we want to flip it that way, I don't really know what... What the fuck is this? I need like a paper plane or some shit? I don't fucking know. Eventually, if I keep pressing things long enough, I will probably solve the puzzle. That's my strat here, okay? I'll follow the arrows for now, I guess. Look up. Okay. That means do this, right? Oh my god, I did it. This took me about fucking 20 minutes, and I didn't enjoy a moment of it. It is, however, I think, donezo now. If I can figure out how to leave, that would be great. Thing is, I'm guessing these arrows don't point to the way out. They definitely don't. Ugh, great. Excellent. Just escaping from here may prove to be far beyond my abilities. Oh, maybe, no, okay, I think I'm meant to be here. Problem is, I got nothing. Oh, hang on, shit. What does that do? Oh, shit. Oh, my God, and there's the actual puzzle piece. There we go. That wasn't that hard to get out of once I got in. Last room. Holy shit. I remember Annie's first steps in this room, or was it her first words? Did she also take her first steps here? The place is beginning to seep into my memory. You know, it'd be great, right? If there was just a thing on the floor here, and it's like, okay, that's it. Okay, it's doing loopy shit. Okay. Not overly surprised by this. So we need something to smash the piggy bank. Okay, I got a coin. That's probably a more practical thing. The house is breathing again today. Daddy still can't see it, but I can. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Game Bear advice is so great. I wish I had enough money to buy one. Daddy said I should start saving up. Need to get the thing back. God damn it. Here we go. Coin. In you go. No, 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 no. Well. That did fuck all. Oh, am I gonna get the Game Bear? If I spend it, if I put enough coins in there, will the Game Bear eventually show up? Is that what's gonna happen? If so, that's kind of cool, but I have no idea where the other coins are. I thought it might be on the back of the paper, but you can't turn them. It is really, really early for me to be awake, guys. I got up to do this, to try and beat this. There we go. We're saving up for our Game Bear. There it is.
I remember this. Jimmy? No. Timmy. Timmy, you there?
Not talking to you.
Come on, don't be like that.
Like what? Still not talking to you, and I've got something cool that you won't get to see. I know I've been around for a while, I'm really sorry, but right now I need your help.
I know I haven't been around for a while, and I'm really sorry. But right now, I need your help.
You were gone for 4,524 days.
That wasn't cool. I promised that I couldn't find my way back to you. Back home. But I'm here now. Could you please help me and give me the emblem?
No, it's mine, all mine, finders keepers. You left me alone in this crazy, creaky house. You shouldn't have been all alone here, and that's on me. I'll make it up to you, but first I need to stop this house from hurting all of us.
You shouldn't have been here all alone, and that's on me. I'll make it up to you, but first, I need to stop this house from hurting all of us.
Pinky promise? Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Okay, I'll help you, Annie. There we go. We smooth talked. Our way out of this. I am this house. This house is me. I am the walls that guard it from the outside. The walls are me. I'm every speck of dust and every fading dream. I will never leave. Huh. Yeah, this is, these appear to be locks. For those familiar with SCP lore, this is probably a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's peace in the darkness.
There we go. I did it. That not good. There's been a few, like, I feel...
Up and away!
I feel like the puzzles are becoming less enjoyable at the moment. It says free father. I still don't like this. This is very ominous.
The stone is closing in on me.
Okay, we gotta figure out which ones of these make it go black. Okay, that back piece does. And that front piece does. Okay. Or not? Or yes? I don't know. There's the head. Okay. Okay. This is by far the most frustrating thing in the game so far. Alright, head. Body. Oh my god, just connect! It just doesn't connect what I want it to. It's... Okay. Okay. This is incredibly annoying. I just... 90% of the time, it just doesn't connect when you want it to, is the problem here. Alright, which one is this? This is the back piece. This is the front piece. Back piece. Connect! Thank you. Holy shit. Alright, another lock done.
The headaches again? You're scaring me. Could you please just go to the doctors?
Don't worry, sweetie. I'm fine.
Maybe this is fine. Maybe we're just freeing our dad and not doing what I think we might be doing.
Walls around me.
Oh, this is gonna really suck, isn't it? Alright, let's just test a few things. This shouldn't, but it does. Okay, so the 2 feet are gonna be... Let me just test this one too. No. Let me test this one too. Okay, that does it too. Alright, that's fine. Does that do it? Okay, so those 3 all do it. Oh boy. I feel like no horror game knows how to keep the pacing up. A lot of people are like, why don't you like horror games going on more than a few hours? And I'll tell you why. It's because usually the pacing goes to shit after like 2 hours. But we did it.
Gonna let me through?
Pay the toll first.
I'm really glad I thought that was us for a minute. I was really worried. Is there more?
You can't do it by yourself. Come home, Annie.
Okay. I'm more than a little worried still at the moment, I'm going to be honest with you. But let's see what happens. So I'm still convinced this little girl in the attic is us, by the way. I wonder if this has multiple endings. I've got a feeling it might do. I kind of want to go for the bad ending if I think it is what I think it is, though. Oh, there's the little girl. To be honest with you, I thought my graphic card had shat itself. Close the game. I was going, okay. We're getting very, very surrealistic meta stuff here. Let's hope,
are at the heart of the spiral. Where
Okay. We undid some big locks. Our mother said that she wanted to usher in a new age of enlightenment when she sounded like a cult member. Everything's probably fine, right?
We need to free him. Let's
Yeah.
take a walk between worlds.
Yeah. I'm not sure I want to free him. Because I don't think that's Daddy. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Oh yeah, this is bad. I actually can't fucking believe this now, like, where I think this is going. Nothing good, by the way, lives in a place like this. I just want to point this out. There is nothing good that lives amongst these hands and shit like that, okay? Nothing. Alright? There is no positive about these, okay? Oh, great, a mirror puzzle. A mirror puzzle that doesn't seem to work? Huh. Oh, there we go. It's because the beam wasn't fully attached. That is MB. Oh, hang on. The mirror is in the reflect... Okay. I see. I understand now. We're going down through the floor. It took me a while to realize that's what was happening. Okay. We're back out here again. Following this. So, in some variants of SCP lore, SCP-001, the very first one, is an entity known as the Scarlet King, who is locked away behind ancient locks, and is a world-changing and XL class end-of-the-world scenario creature. And there are many cults that want to bring him into the world in order to, this looks fucking horrific, by the way, holy shit. In order to, basically, usher in a new age of nightmares. The Scarlet King's agents are one of the biggest threats to the SCP Foundation. So I'm beginning to wonder a bit here. Beginning to call me crazy, but I'm beginning to wonder a little bit. I can't seem to interact with any of these, by the way. If we might be doing something incredibly bad relating to this. I might be wrong, but I think we're close to finding out. So I had to look up what to do here again. I've had to do that a few times at this point. Like, I feel like this end bit's been just a bit patty. It's gonna be a bit patty, but not the worst. I don't like that, like, you know. So I think I have to do this. Parkour, but like twist the world as I go, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a fan of at all. But it is what it is. Especially now. This is gonna really, really annoy the fuck out of me. I can tell. So when I'm playing a horror game, around after 2 hours, like I said, they tend to lose steam. And you have to have a real masterpiece, right? If you're gonna nail past the 2 hour mark. And unfortunately, most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. That ain't gonna happen. I just felt, I don't know how to get back up. Oh, okay, cool. That actually isn't too bad. Okay. As long as you fall down on this side, you're okay. What do I do up here? Aha! Okay, it looks like I can just get to that one, maybe? Well, we're gonna find out. But yeah, around the 2 hour mark, games tend to lose steam. There are obviously games that do really fucking well, can carry a really long game. Like Alien Isolation is a really long game, right, for example, but it's excellent, right? So it carries itself well. But there's not many that do that. And this has lost steam a little bit. I will say, this isn't like a disaster. I'm not like, oh my god, this is awful. Like, I think it's been a really good game overall. I just enjoyed the shit beforehand a bit more. Alright, now what do we have here? Alright, so we have one thing there. So I can angle this, but I can't do anything with it at the moment, unfortunately for me. How do I get rid of this stone? I mean, I guess we'll climb and see if there's anything up here first of all. This is all very bad though. This is all, I would say, oof. Oh. God, we're getting PTSD flashbacks of Darksiders, which has one of the worst paced endings of all time in a video game. Yikes. Oh! There we go! That was pure chance that that worked out for me. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'll take it. Now I need to actually get up to another one of these without dying. This just makes me fall, right? Yeah, so how the fuck am I gonna... Huh. There's gotta be a bit where I can't fall. I don't actually see a fucking... anything up here for me to stand on, I will say that. Huh. So, I've been here for nearly half an hour. I finally figured out what to do. Most people on YouTube right now are just glitching their way through this puzzle. So you don't actually have to, like, you can brute force this and kind of glitch through the wall instead of actually doing it properly. And there are tons of videos with people just doing that, which is fucking crazy. But this is what you're meant to do, at least, I believe. And you use the red to tell where you're meant to be. Which is kind of useful, I will say. The red lets you see where you are. Hi!
Dad! Dad, I'm almost there! Dad!
I'm a bit worried about this whole scenario. Still. Huh, I can't move around here properly, so let's see what happens here. Okay, I think we did it. One of the only people I've seen videos of doing this legitimately is they're clipping up the fucking wall. Maybe we have just freed our dad, and maybe this is, my supposition is all bollocks. We're fine. It's alright. No big deal. Reach your father. Yeah, maybe we didn't do anything bad, actually. Okay. This seems fine. Seems a bit more chill than I'd expect it to be. Yeah, no big deal. I would say, by the way, that this is definitely the best SCP game since SCP SCP Archives, and SCP Archives was meant to receive so many updates, but the studio shut down, so it never actually happened, which is a shame because it is really good. I would say probably slightly better than this, but this is still really good in itself. A little too puzzly for my like in this second half, but overall still a excellent experience. Probably the second best SCP game of all time. Which is... I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't have a lot of competition. When the competition is 37 SCP-087-B clones, you don't really have too much to worry about. But I would love more things like this. This is excellent in the fact that it has a lot of existing lore and its own lore, and it works well. Hi there, Daddykins. Yeah, I don't think Dad coped well with all this, by the way.
My dearest girl, I've failed you, both of you.
Shh, Dad. Save your strength. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. She's here. We're all together now.
You're all grown up. Look at you, just like your mother. Please, forgive me.
No. You did what you had to do for me, for us.
I let it take me from you, but you don't need to suffer for our mistakes. You don't need to suffer.
Dad. What do I do? What do I do?
Looks like I was totally wrong, at least. It's just some other weird shit going on. Yeah, I thought there was much more gonna be part of this, but I don't think so. I think this is just like a fucking... yeah. Just a normal ending, I guess. My thoughts. Like I said, this is the second best SCP game ever made after SCP Archives. It is better than Containment Breach by a large margin. It is better than all the other things, like the one where you talk to your friends and shit, and the one with the stairway. There's like a bazillion versions of the stairway game, including some that are a bit better than others, but generally they're shit. There's some really bad SCP games based around the Red Lake, and some other games, like... We could do a stream maybe one day based around SCP games, because there are quite a few of them that are all pretty awful, that a lot of people probably won't have heard of, or maybe even realize they're SCP games, I'm going to be honest with you. But, yeah. Overall, I thought the voice acting in this was excellent, by the way. Great voice acting, great quality performances, great story, great lore. A lot of stuff was really, really great. In fact, generally, I would say almost everything in this, except the final bit of pacing, was excellent. You know? I think we did good. We had some really cool SCPs in this, by the way. Ones I didn't expect to see that I really enjoyed. Bit of lesbianism. We big up the lesbians here on Critics TV, as we know. Very good stuff overall, though. Yeah, I mean, I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. I would have given it a 9 if the final pacing had been a little better. But for me, that's, as you guys know, that's pretty high fucking praise, I think. But yeah, I really like this. I'm sorry, I'm singing the song in the background that I can't include in the video because it'll get copyright struck, so, you know, like, fuckers, whatever it is, right? I'm, I'm like fucking singing a song that you guys can't even fucking hear, but it's really, really catchy, I'll tell you that. Good little outro music. I'm waiting to see if there's an end credit scene, but otherwise, you know. Let's have one last look here. Because I think we're coming to an end. Oh, there is an after credit scene. Oh god. Oh god, maybe I'm wrong about everything I just said. Oh, hi guys, how's it going?
Class number 3546, now designated as SCP-92374. Give yourself up for containment. No harm will come to your collaborators if you come peacefully. Subordinate 3546, this is your last warning. No, no.
Oh shit. That was a good little ending. Shame everyone probably died. But it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.